guys, my name is Kirsten. We've got Coach Heather here today for your weighted sculpt session. Let's begin with our 2 big deep breaths in here. Big inhale all the way up and exhale. We'll do that one more time and exhale. Let's begin with the band right above our knees, and we're gonna start with some squats up and down. 3, 2, 1. Nice easy squats here, going through your full range of motion. So if you're not ready to drop it down quite as low as Coach Heather is right now, that's okay. But if you're feeling good, you're warm, then I want you to drop that booty down. Now that band is right above your knees. So what you're doing is pulling your knees apart and keeping tension on the band the whole time you are here. So it's adding that extra level, that nice little extra push to all of your movements. Your hands can be out in front of you, they can be at your chest, they can be at your side, they can be swinging up and down, whatever is best for you. That's it, 10 more seconds. Looks good. Then we're gonna go into a squat walk, left to right. Good, and time. So there is a 10-second rest between all of our exercises today. Go ahead and bring it down into your low squat. We walk side to side and begin. So depending on how much space you have, maybe you take 1 step, maybe 2. If you've got a lot of space, take advantage of it. Keep the steps nice and wide, and check out how Coach Heather, even when her feet come together, they don't actually come all the way together, because we always want to keep tension on that band so that band never goes slack. So it's almost like we're stepping wide to wider. There you go. And then the lower you sit that booty, the more you're gonna feel this. Yeah.
That is true.
And again, if you don't have a weight, if you don't have a band or you don't have weights, you can still absolutely do this workout. You'll still feel it, I promise. There you go, 10 seconds, we'll get to shake it out. Nice work. 3, 2, and time. Good. We're gonna go monster walks now, forward and backwards. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it low, good. See that nice twist there? Now, if going a full 180 twist is too much, you can definitely make this a smaller step. That's fine. Smaller step with a smaller twist, breaking it up into 2 pieces. I just want you to keep moving. Nice, good. Try to keep pace with Coach Heather. Again, she's doing a great job of going wide to wider. Yeah. So that
booty.
Good, yes, that booty should be feeling nice and warm by now. Those legs are waking up. Keeping it here. Good, few more, 10 seconds. We are working out in sets of 3 exercises today. And time. Nice start. You can shake it out. If you're using weights, go ahead and grab them here. You'll want them for our next set. We're gonna work out with 5 pulses and then a move. So we're gonna start with 5 squat pulses, getting nice and low, and then we're gonna come up into an overhead press, bringing those dumbbells all the way up overhead. You can have them at your shoulders for the pulse and then come up at the top. All right, we'll start there in 3, 2, 1. Come join us in that 5 low squat pulses into a strong overhead press. There you go. So you're pushing those dumbbells up through the ceiling, staying low at the bottom. Keep pushing that booty back. Good, now you're comfortable with this movement, so check out what your band is doing. Are your knees still pulling that band apart? Yeah, especially there at the bottom in that pulse. Don't let the knees come close together. Yeah, Coach Heather's looking good, looking strong. We're waking up the body here. Good, keep it as slow or as fast as works for you. And you should have a nice big smile on, just like Coach Heather does. Yeah, we are happy to be here. Little more. And time. Beautiful. We're gonna go into 5 curtsy pulses and then a bicep curl at the top. Up to you what side you start with. 3, 2, 1. 5 low curtsy lunge pulses and then come all the way up, bicep curl. And then right back into that pulse. Good, so we've got a lot going on here, right? We're definitely working the lower body with that pulse, with that band. Then we've got that upper body working with the bicep curl. And then we're adding in balance on top of all that, especially when you stand all the way up, right? We really want to engage the midsection so that we stand up with control, we stay nice and balanced the whole time. Now, of course, if you need to reset at any time, feel free to do so. Find your center, find your balance, and then go right back into this. There you go. And the lower you sink in that lunge pulse, the more you're gonna feel that. But of course, if you're just getting started with us, you wanna keep that pulse a little higher, that's fine too. Good, and time.
Woo.
We're gonna do, yeah, you're feeling your quads too, guys? I hope so. Let's do it on the other side, this time with a hammer curl at the top. Go ahead and begin, meet us there. So we're on the other side. We still do the 5 low curtsy lunge pulses, and then we hammer curl at the top. So what's the difference between a bicep curl and a hammer curl? Check out how Coach Heather's palms are now facing one another when she does that curl, rather than facing the computer, facing you guys at home. So palms stay facing each other the whole time. We've still got that beautiful low lunge pulse. Good, and after this round, we'll get to shake it out a little bit. Nice work, everyone. Keep that tension on the band. Your shoulders are pulled back when you're in that curtsy lunge. Good, notice that Coach Heather's chest, her shoulders are still facing forward. She doesn't twist the upper body to the side here. Beautiful.
Yeah, guys.
And time.
Woo.
Yeah, you guys feeling that? Take a second, shake it out. We're gonna reset back to that squat pulse, but now we add in a calf raise at the top. So your weights can be at your sides, at your chest, at your shoulders, whatever's comfortable for you. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Drop it low for 5, and then just up to the tiptoes at the top. Good. Nice work, team. And if you feel those shoulders getting a little fatigued and you need to take out that overhead press for a round or 2, feel free to do so. Woo. And then bring it back into it. Good. Are you guys keeping pace with Coach Heather? Dropping down nice and low for that squat pulse. And then lift those heels up at the top. Yes, you guys look good. So now we get to bring some action into the calves, the ankles as well, as you use those muscles to lift the heels, and then again, holding at the top to work the balance a little bit. 3, 2, and time. Good, we're gonna go curtsy lunge pulse into a lateral raise at the top. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we start on either side, it doesn't matter. And when you do that lateral raise, you can come all the way up, straightening out those legs as feels best for you. Good, now for the lateral raise, notice that Coach Heather doesn't really come higher than her shoulders. Just about shoulder level is fine, so we're not making a full V or a full Y. Core is nice and tight. Engage that midsection as always. Work in the midsection, work in the core, and definitely feeling the shoulders on top of the lower body this round. There you go. You're in the final 15 seconds here. And after this, we'll switch legs and go to a front raise. Beautiful. Yeah, we can't wait to keep this nice and even with the other side. That's right, Heather. And time. Shake it out. So for that front raise, you can also drop down to one dumbbell or your lower weight. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Other side. Good. So we still pulse at the bottom, and now the dumbbells come up towards the front. If it's too much to bring them all the way to shoulder level, if you're starting to feel that in your shoulders a lot, it's getting uncomfortable, then you can also go about halfway up for a couple rounds and then take it back to the top. But again, we don't need to go higher than shoulder level, just like in that lateral raise. Good, now keep breathing, you guys. These are some small movements that you're really gonna feel. Good, and we've got that big smile on because we know that we are so blessed to be able to do what we're doing right now, thanking our body for all the hard work it's put in for us. There you go. Let's do 5 more seconds here. And time. Woo! Good, what do you guys say we bring it down into some bridge work? You can keep the weights handy in case you want to put them on your hips for a nice little extra challenge. So we're dropping down into that bridge. So we're going to be on our back. The band is going to stay right above your knees. Good. Now, if you want the weights, you can place them at your hips because we're going to start with bridges up and down. 3, 2, and begin. So we're bridging all the way up, all the way down. So Coach Heather's keeping those weights in place with her hands. If you don't want to use the weights here, that's fine. At the top, I want you to squeeze your booty. Give me a big squeeze at the top. Really make this count. Good, and then now let's check in with your lower body. Are you pulling that band apart still with your knees? Don't let that band lose tension, guys. Keep that band really tight. That's what takes this to the next level. Yes. There you go. You've got 20 seconds here.
Woo,
That's good. Yeah, are you feeling this?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Good, give me that nice squeeze at the top for 5 seconds. There you go, and rest. Next set, we're gonna hold it at the top. So we're gonna lift our hips up as high as we can. And let's hold. So push those hips up, squeeze your booty, your head is resting on the ground, you're looking straight up at the ceiling. Yeah, maybe you want to close your eyes here, connect with your body. Where are you guys really feeling this? Hopefully the booty.
Do I look straight? Could I go higher?
You could go a little higher.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's mean.
Yeah, like I said, Coach Heather can lift her booty a little higher, right? You guys at home, I bet you can lift your booty a little higher here too.
Woo.
Just like half an inch for 20 seconds. Good, breathe. I know you're really feeling that lower body engage here. That's what you want. That's what we showed up for this morning.
Woo.
5 seconds, lift it half an inch higher, just a tiny bit more.
So guys.
And time.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Third round, we hold at the top again. This time we pulse our knees out to the sides, baby pulses. In 3, 2, 1. Good, pulse those knees out. So your left knee pushes to the left while your right knee pushes to the right. Good, squeeze that booty. Nice, you've got those weights resting on your hips to give you that little extra work. Good, remember a 30-minute workout is 2% of your day, guys. 2%, that's it. And I know you showed up to work for this 2%. I know you can do anything you want here. Especially finish this round off strong because there's only 20 seconds left. So we lift the booty just a tiny bit higher. Yeah, we pull that band just a little farther apart.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, stay with us. Coach Heather looks great. She's gonna do 5 more little baby pulses. 3, 2, and time. Beautiful. All right, so if we're feeling a little bit of tension here in that lower back and the booty, you see just the butt?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So good.
So you can see that Coach Heather is rolling it out here side to side. I highly recommend you do that same thing here because we are gonna revisit the bridge for our next set. But we're gonna definitely want the weights here if you're using weights. We're gonna bring in some chest exercises now.
Okay.
So if you need to leave your booty on the ground, you can. We're gonna start with a chest fly. So the palms face each other at the top, and then we drop them down to the sides of us with a slight bend at the elbows. Go ahead and begin. There you go. Now notice that when Coach Heather drops those dumbbells, the back of her hands and the weights do not touch the ground. It's actually the elbow that hits the ground, and the dumbbell and the hands flutter a little bit above it. Good, now if you are keeping that booty off the ground, remember to squeeze, to lift the hips up, and to keep pulling that band apart. And you always have the option to set the booty down here if you need to. There you go, but we don't need to, that's right. We challenge ourselves. Good, to lift those hips up, so now we're focusing a little more on the chest area. Good, control that movement. Make sure that the dumbbells stay right over your midsection as you bring them to the center. They're not over our face. There you go. After this, we'll go to presses. You can rest in 3, 2, and rest. Good, so we have a chest press now where we're pushing those dumbbells straight up and down. Go ahead and begin. Good, so Coach Heather has her palms facing one another. You can flip it either way, whatever's more comfortable for you. If you prefer the palms facing towards your face, if that's better for you, that's fine. Good, maybe you alternate, do a few with each, see what you like more. The key here is that those dumbbells are going straight up and down once again. So it's like you're punching them through the ceiling. So they're not going all the way over our face. They're not coming down towards our legs. Good, all the way up, all the way down. Now check in with that lower body. Are you still lifting that booty up nice and high?
Yes.
Yeah, you are, because you're a rock star. You're squeezing. I love it. That's it, breathe for 3, 2, and time. Good, one more bridge exercise. You can actually move the dumbbells off to the side here if you need to. We're gonna find our bridge hold. Our booty goes up nice and high, and then we add in calf raises here. So our heels lift and lower. Go ahead and begin. There you go, so Coach Heather has her arms at her sides. That's perfectly fine, but make sure that you're not putting a ton of weight onto them. You don't want to be pressing into the ground. It's just kind of a placeholder. Just relax them. Nice, so you've got the heel action happening here, right? Going up and down. And as always, with all of these bridge exercises like we've been doing all day, now is where you check in with your legs. Make sure that they're also pulling the band apart. Don't forget to stretch that band out. This is where you make sure that you're squeezing your booty, and this is where you lift it up just 1 more little centimeter, a little higher. In 15 seconds, we will get to stand up and we'll actually get to take that band off for a little while. So let's finish strong with just a few more pulses here, everyone. And time. Beautiful. Good. If you need to give those legs a big hug here, if that feels good. Yeah, while you take off that band, we're gonna use our weights at the top now so we can stand on up. There we go. We're gonna actually cut these rounds down to 30 seconds now. We're gonna go into some tricep work, starting with an overhead tricep extension where the dumbbells come all the way up and then we bend at the elbows, dropping them behind us. We're gonna be there for 30 seconds. We're gonna burn out those triceps by then switching to a tricep kickback, where you're bent over slightly and then we extend those arms back, bending at the elbow. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1. We've got that overhead tricep extension. Good, so you can see that Coach Heather's elbows are in nice close to her head. She's in control of that dumbbell the entire time.
How many?
30 seconds.
Oh, got it.
30 seconds, yep. So you'll switch in 10 seconds. Beautiful. We've got just a few more. 3, 2, and to those kickbacks.
Woo.
Good, so the only movement happening here is from the elbow down, right? You'll see the upper part of Coach Heather's arm is stable. She's got a nice bend at the knees, a slight hinge forward. Good, 10 more seconds with this one. We'll shake it out. In 3, 2, and time. Nice work, team. We're gonna go through that one more time, 30 seconds each exercise. 3, 2, 1. Start with that overhead press. Good, so we are giving the lower body a little bit of a break here. I know you really just killed your booty. So let's take a second, a couple rounds to focus on the upper body, primarily, of course, the triceps here. Good, control that movement. Now when Coach Heather does these, check out at the top, the dumbbell goes straight up, so she's not swinging it forward past her head, and switch it out. Tricep kickbacks. Yeah, team, 30 seconds here. Nice work, everyone.
Woo.
Yeah, feeling it? 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I know you're really fighting for these last couple reps. That makes them the most important.
Stay in it.
And time. Good work, everyone.
Yes.
We can set down those dumbbells and let's work our tummies. So you are gonna want your band again for this one. So grab your band and put it at your ankles. We have 3 exercises. We'll demo all 3 of them for you real quick. First one is alternating ankle touches or alternating foot touches, where left hand goes to right foot, right hand goes to left foot. From there, we go into up and down leg raises, where we lift and lower those legs. And then our third exercise is a hip raise at the top, where we lift the booties up off the ground, feet to the ceiling. All right, let's start with those alternating toe taps. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, so hand to opposite ankle or opposite foot. Now the reason we have the band on here is so that you can pull that band apart while you're doing these, to not only work the core, but to continue engaging the booty, the legs. Good, yeah. 5 seconds, we switch to those leg lowers or leg raises. 3, 2, and switch it out. Legs go up and down. Now your hands here can be at your sides. You can also tuck them underneath your booty, underneath your hips if that feels good. The key here, keep pulling that band apart. Now don't let your legs touch the ground at the bottom. Good, just float them right above the mat. We can switch to our hip raises in 3, 2, and hip raises. So here the booty comes off the ground, and notice that Coach Heather doesn't let her feet swing down, right? This is different from that leg raise and lower because feet stay up the whole time, and that actually takes a lot of core work because they want to go down to the ground as you lower those hips, but you use your abdominals, you don't let them. 3, 2, and quick rest. I'll give you, yeah, you can take 10 seconds here. We take it back to the beginning. 3, 2, and alternating toe taps. Yes, round 2, this is our final round. This is gonna be taking us to the end of our workout, team. So let's stay with it. Good, keep lifting those shoulders up. Reach for those toes, pull that band apart. Don't forget about that band. You have it on your ankle so you can stretch it out. 3, 2, and leg raises up and down. Let's see it. Remember, feet do not touch the ground here. You are gonna do everything you can to keep those feet floating above the ground at the bottom. There you go. Now we want that full range of motion all the way down, all the way up. Let's keep this going. There you go, 5 seconds, 3, 2, and hip raises, final push. Good, how high can you lift that booty? And again, when those hips, when the booty does come back to the ground, don't let those legs go down. Squeeze your midsection to keep them pointing up. There you go, that's gonna take a lot of work. Really make this a strong finish. Pull that band apart for 5 more seconds, team, for 3, 2, and time. Nice work, everyone. So you can move that band off to the side, take it into an upward facing dog here so that you can really feel this stretch coming through your midsection. You did it, team. Yay. Thanks so much for joining us. Coach Heather kicked butt. I hope you guys feel good. Let's take it back into that child's pose where you drop your booty back towards your heels. Good. And then let's do a quick stretch. Go ahead and sit all the way up. You're sitting down with your legs out in front of you. And we're gonna take our right leg, cross it over our left, and give it a big hug. So squeeze it into your chest. Hopefully that's gonna target that glute that we just worked. If you wanna add in a little side twist, just like Coach Heather's doing, of course, you're welcome to do that. Take a second here. Good, check in with your body. Remember how good you feel when you finish a workout. And go ahead and switch legs. Good, again, give it that big hug. If you wanna add in a little twist, you can, whatever feels better for you here. Again, hopefully this should be targeting right in that booty area that we spent a lot of time working today. Now you guys, I do always encourage you, if you have 20 minutes, to take advantage of the stretch sessions that we offer, especially following a class. You can go ahead and on that same side, bend that knee and cross it over if that feels good. Yeah, just like that, making a little figure 4. You can rock those legs gently left to right. Yeah, that feels good. Go ahead and do that on the other side.
That feels really good.
Perfect. And you did it, team. 2% of your day Thank you so much for joining us. 2 big deep breaths in. 1 more. And exhale. Thank you so much, guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.